Brian Dutcher's Aztecs starting their Thanksgiving week with a date from the Panthers of Eastern Illinois. While Coach Fisher isn't the head man on Mesa, he's still at the game watching Dutch and the crew do their thing. Plenty of good seats available. First half, it's senior Malik Pope and former Saintsman Trey Kell combining for 23 of the Aztecs' 40 points, stayed up 15 at the break. Second half, and it's true freshman Matt Mitchell, a three-star recruit out of Roosevelt High School in Corona, doing the heavy lifting. The small forward finding his stroke from beyond the arc, hitting 7 of 11 threes, and he scores 26 of his game-high 31. The Aztecs improved to 3-1 on the season. The final 94-63. Matt Gilson has spent the entire day at the Mesa. He joins us now with a quick post-game recap. Take it away, Matt.
Yeah, what a performance. You know, the Aztecs, of course, coming into this one favored by what a game by Matt Mitchell in this one. A late recruit, didn't sign until August with the Aztecs, but is making an impact early. Although not in the first 3 games, he had gone only 2 for 18 from the field and 0 for 10 from 3 before tonight, before that incredible performance. Here's what he and some others had to say about it.
I think it just came from my teammates getting me open and, consistently, and it just gave me the confidence that the shot would go in, and I kept shooting and it went in.
Well, we knew when we got Mitch, Matt, he was special. I mean, he was Inland Player of the Year, much in the same mode of Kawhi and Jamal Franklin, so he's got a great resume. He played on a state championship and a CIF title team, so he's used to winning. He was MVP, so he's got a great resume.
I told y'all during media day to watch out for this man, so, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, we see it every day at practice. He could shoot the ball, he could score, he's really strong, so I was just happy to see him, finally show the crowd.
You heard Coach Dutcher mention Kawhi Leonard and Jamal Franklin, 2 other guys from the Riverside area who had great success here with the Aztecs. Obviously a long way to go for Mitchell to match their careers, but a good night tonight, Paul.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. Get home safely, and we'll see you Friday. The NC2A's leading rusher, Rashaad Penny, once again a victim of the Power 5 conference bias. The National College Football Awards Association naming the 3 finalists for the Doak Walker Award that goes to the country's premier running back, and Rashaad Penny nowhere to be found despite being the nation's leader in rushing, all-purpose yards and all-purpose yards per game. He's been left off that list. Penny coming off a record-setting performance where he set the Aztecs single-game records for total yards with 429, surpassing a 26-year-old record held by you-know-who, Marshall Faulk. By the way, he was also named the Conference Special Teams Player of the Week for a second time this season. Now, we'll hear from Coach Long on Tuesday, but Dutch made sure to address it in his post-game presser right after a basketball game.
I know I'm in a room of basketball experts, but how is Rashaad Penny not a Doak Walker finalist? I mean, thank goodness I'm working with basketball writers, because football writers just can't get it right.
I think he's right. While we were on the Mesa, former Monty Montezuma himself, Carlos Gutierrez, stopped by to update the efforts to do away with the Aztec Warrior mascot. You can see the entire interview at KUSI.com. Here's an excerpt.
Scholarship for SDSU, and I would like to go personally with the new Warriors and take them down to educate them about Mexico and about the Aztecs.
Successors, you would take them one on
completely, and that's one thing that SDSU hasn't done. They don't have really somebody teaching the new Warriors and educating them of exactly what's going on, in which I believe they could educate so many more people. And that's one thing that I believe that the Native Americans are upset with, that we're not promoting the native, the Kumeyays are promoting the native traditions and things like that. That's one of the things that they're upset with. So I say, hey, San Diego State, let's step up, put a little bit of money into it, give free education. You do an online course and basically educate people about the native lands here, about the Aztecs, about North America.
All right, the Week 14 edition of the Prep Pigskin Report will be our final 65-minute installment of the year. Our game of the week, a doozy. Torrey Pines at Mission Hills. You all know about the history of this get-together. Will it be another nail-biter? We'll find out. Taking the pre-PR up to Mission Hills. And we'll have highlights from every semifinal game being played on Friday night. So make sure you tune in for what will be the last long installment. We'll also have a half hour over at Southwestern College before the gala, of course. And speaking of the gala, the record for the Silver Pigskin fan vote has officially been shattered. And with 20 days left to go to cast your vote, it's going to only go up from here. The vote is well on its way to 16,000 total votes cast so far. At this pace, we're going to be north of 25,000 fan votes. Some prop measures don't get that much support. We also mailed out our 310 e-ballots to coaches, media members, and PPR personnel, along with Pigskin dignitaries that will do all the heavy lifting as it relates to deciding the next name to be etched on the side of high school football's most coveted trophy, the prestigious Silver Pigskin. Shaq's Pig Pen is starting